It's Friday the 30th of May and we're back with another Zor visit. So let's go and see what he's got and hope he's got something good this week. So if you're on PlayStation, they have just given away Final Shape for free with PS Plus, which is quite nice, sort of brings you fairly up to date before the new expansion was on offer on the other platforms as well recently. Okay, so Zori has, that's an old one, Cold Heart Catalyst. This weapon's pretty good actually. It's very, very old. It's basically like a beam rifle. The longer you hold the beam on the enemy, the more damage it does. It heats up eventually. Not a bad catalyst, but not a critical buy in my opinion. Yeah. Okay, Traveler's Chosen Catalyst. Traveler's Chosen is a well-respected gun. I'd say this one is the better of the two. Again, personal opinion. So, depends if you want it. If you've already got the gun, you think, you know what, I'll give it a go with the catalyst, fair enough. But I look at this from a newer player point of view. 71 coins is quite a lot. Moving on. Graviton Forfeit. This again is an old one. This is a 67 roll, so the roll's pretty high for the Hunter. The problem is mobility is +3. On a Hunter, ideally you would want a higher mobility on this, not all piled on strength like that. So, Titan class, Heart of the Inmost Light. 65, it's a little low and it's all on recovery. We'd like this on strength really, and strength is only 10, so it's a bit flat. So that's a pass as well. Nezarec Sin. This is a very, very old piece. It's all on mobility, and really we could do it on intellect, you know, for a Warlock. So this is not ideal. Again, we're going to pass that one up, guys. Bit of a shame, but still. Strange offers. We have... Oh, we got raid banners. And we got, of course, Favour of the 9 buff there as well. Okay, we're going to go across to the weapons. We have... Rangefinder, Paracausal Shot. No, you could definitely get a better roll than that on that. We've got a Jade Rabbit with Zen Moment and Fate of All Fools, of course, on that. No, not really. Hard Light, the Fundamentals, Volatile Light, Overpower, Ricochet Rounds, bonus damage on the bounce. So this is sort of a unique thing. The Ricochet Rounds are good. Hard Light is not a bad weapon. It's certainly not one of the best auto rifles out there, but it's not terrible either. The Ricochet rounds are quite useful. So for 23 coins, if you haven't got this or you're a newer player, this is worth having an experiment with. Okay, the Colony, another old one, fires insectoid robot grenades. As it sounds, really, it is a grenade launcher. It's a bit of a weird one. There are better grenade launchers out there, so if you're going to pick between these two, because these are the better ones, yeah, I'd probably go Hard Light if you're low on coins. Okay, so we have got True Prophecy with Overflow and Time Payload. No, not a good roll. Surrounded, not really, not on a submachine gun. Eye of the Storm, Scout Rifle, not bad. Genesis not perfect though. I mean, to give you an idea, breaking a combatant's shield with this weapon fills its magazine from reserve. Any energy weapons regenerate ammo on hit. That's not the best perk. But this one, Eye of the Storm, this weapon becomes more accurate and boosts handling as your health gets lower. So, sort of, if you're in dire, you're in dire straits, this weapon will get more powerful as you're in dire straits. If that makes sense. Not bad. Okay, we got Slide Shot and Dragonfly. No, not on a hand cannon. Don't want that. This is a Vorpal weapon, but it's got Clown cartridge. Vorpal is increased damage against bosses, vehicles, and guardians with their supers active. So Vorpal is a nice one to have, but Clown cartridge, reloading this weapon randomly overfills it from reserves. That's not great. Vorpal, yeah, no, not really. So we'll leave that. Okay, the sword, but we got Adrenaline Junkie. No, that's no good. And this one, Tireless Blade and Surrounded. That's a good combo. That's a nice combo. So this weapon gains bonus damage when 3 or more enemies are in close proximity. They're going to be. It's a sword. And sword ammo granted for every other powered sword kill. So these two go really well together. That is a really good sword to get. I want to consider that one, guys. Like I say, I'm on Warlock at the moment. The armor, 54. That's a low roll. A little bit too low to bother with. 56, a bit higher, but it's all on mobility. Again, it's a Warlock, so intellect does have a nice spike. I just wish mobility and intellect were switched. Other than that, not terrible. It's a nice looking armor. Will it preview it? Yes, it will. There you go. It's quite a nice looking weird setting to this one. 59, so it's a nice high total number, but it's in the wrong place. So sadly, that's not impressive. Leg armor 50 is just too low. It's far, far too low. Okay, let's move on to the Titan. Okay, on the Titan, sword, crown splitter there, flash counter and counter attack. No, not really. Okay, gauntlets 51. It's too low, guys. No good. 49. It's even worse. That's far too low. 59, decent, but it's on discipline. We would have liked it on strength. Strength is only +2, so not ideal. 55, it's in the wrong place again. Strength is still +2, so that was a very fast one. Let's move swiftly on to the Hunter. So the Hunter has, starting with a sword, energy transfer, flash counter. There, that's not a good roll. Okay, 49, you know what I'm going to say there, it's too low and it's all on strength. No good for a Hunter. 51, too low. 55, we could have done with this on mobility where the recovery spike is. That's a shame, so that's a no. 51 is too low and mobility is rubbish. And that wraps up today with Zor. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll catch you again next time. Bye for now.